YouTube, what's good? We got a new haircut tutorial for you today. There's gonna be a tighter, curly texture hair. It's gonna be more of a wedged look with a shadow fade on the sides and then tapered out on the sides and the back. So we're gonna explain it. We're gonna go through all the details, and hopefully you guys learn something in this video. Don't forget, every Monday and every Thursday there will be a new video drop. If you got any ideas for a new video, definitely let me know in the comments section. Stay tuned to the end of the video, because what I'll be doing is showing you a preview of the next tutorial we'll be dropping. So Thursday's video you're gonna see at the end of this video. Also, please don't comment about my hair, my face. I know I'm looking rough. I did set a recurring appointment for every Friday with S-Craft Blends, so your boy ain't gonna be looking rough no more. I'm not doing the Yo Fonz. I'm not doing it. Alright guys, so this is a quick, simple tutorial on tight, curly, textured hair. This is a popular look right now. I think it's more of a the shape, the silhouette of the haircuts. It's tighter, closer above the ears, as opposed to just being a taper and being rounded off all the way around. We're actually gonna give like a wedged look. When you look at it from a front profile, when you look at him straight on, it's gonna look like a wedged look. So what I'm doing right now is creating that silhouette before we start the blend. It's no different when we're cutting with scissors. You know, when we do scissor work first to create that silhouette and then blend into it, that's what we're doing now. And I'm using my number 2 guard to create that shape. And it's pretty simple. With tight, curly, textured hair, you could create that shape pretty much freehanding it. So what I do is I go ahead and I lay the clipper flat on the sides, and where I want to start coming off of the head, we're freehanding pretty much. So once I've brought it down to a 2 and it looks like it's already blended into the sides or into the top, then I'll take my guard off and I'll fine tune or detail that shape. Okay, so once that's done, we're gonna use on half the blade open. Okay, so this isn't gonna be a skin fade, it's gonna be more of a shadow fade. This was his request, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of him. I will finish it off with a taper on the sides and the back, but for now, keep again the blade open. So we're creating our first guideline, and now since we're already here, we from the blade open, it's simple to blend the blade close. So we're gonna start the taper now in the back. So I closed my clipper all the way up, and all I did was open it up as we went up, because the blade, once it's a blade open on the sides. So when you start from the blade closed and you open it up gradually as you go up, it's gonna blend out naturally. Okay, and we're doing it on the sides and the back. It's just a matter of saving time. Why do the whole fade and then come back, you know what I'm saying, when you already have the clipper in your hand and you don't need a guard to make this blend happen. Alright, so now we'll finish fading the sides. So we're going from the blade open to the 1 open, and we're going up about 1 inch all the way around. And what you'll see is the line from the blade open, right? We'll go ahead and start taking that out with the 1 closed. Okay, and then to finish off blending the blade open to the 1 closed, we'll use the half guard. It looks like it's almost blended already, but we're just, we're OCD with it. So we're gonna go ahead and use the half guard, or you can skip the half guard and just use the blade open. That's what I would normally do in the barbershop, but I'm actually teaching a class here, so that's the only reason why I didn't do it. And this is a class that I did at True Cuts Barbershop in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Okay, so we did a number 2. That was our highest guard, so we should be able to finish this blend off with the 1.5 guard. And you can see the blends coming together. And again, guys, I tell you all the time, it's very important to angle this head in different angles, to see it in different lighting, and to see it in different angles so that you know, it looks good no matter kind of like where his head turns. Because even as a client, I don't know if you guys have ever gotten a haircut at a barbershop, and it looks good when you're staring straight on, but as soon as you tilt your head over, you start to see lines or darker areas, lighter areas. Typically that's why you gotta see it in different environments. All right, so at this point we went through the system and we're just going back and we're detailing. And a lot of the detailing that I'm doing, you might look at it and be like, why is he doing that? Like, it's good. I'm just, sometimes during classes, you kind of get caught up talking and you're just cutting just to cut. But then sometimes, you know, you actually see little details that you want to attack. And when you do that, it all adds up. It comes together. Like, one small detail don't mean a lot, but when you put all those small details and you add them up and you look at the final result, it makes that much more of a difference on the cut, I believe. And what we're doing is we're prepping the hairline for the lineup, and the only part I'm doing is pretty much the middle there, because you can't really tell here, but his recession area, it was lighter than the middle, so I didn't want to do the one open all the way through, because that defeats the purpose. It's just going to make the recession area or the corners lighter still. So we want to give the illusion that it's an even color tone all the way through before we start lining him up. And this is one of the tips I give people all the time. Around the hairline area, you want it to be laying flat. You don't want it to look like fluffy or whatever. So I use a one close just to lay it down some, while still keeping it dark, still making it look like it's the same length. We're just trying to lay it down so when we line them up, it gives a crispier line. So one of the things I did here was I saw his C cup was kind of weak. So I recommended him to switch it up to a higher taper. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the C cup off, so we don't have to worry about pushing the C cup back too much or it not really looking as defined as I would like. And we're just gonna go ahead and just give him a high taper, and you'll see the difference. And this is me coaching my client. And already I feel like already it's looking better. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Should I have kept the C cup, or do you think that me recommended the high taper was actually a good look? And people ask me in the comment section all the time, what comb am I using? I'm using the YS Park 332, I believe. It's either the 332 or the 339. You guys could correct me if you know in the comment section, but it's one of those two options. I believe it's the 332 YS Park. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and blend his beard in. I'm not gonna line his beard in, but I want it to be blended in because I don't want that to take away from my haircut. Alright, and we'll start lining up the nape area. And watch what a difference it makes. Look at that. I tell you, man, the lineup is a game changer. Thank you to whoever invented the lineup. Yeah, that's a good question. Who invented the first like edges, lineups? I'm gonna do a review on the Temp 2, which is a compressor. The problem with it is it only uses their makeup. Like, it's like a makeup. It's not a semi-permanent. And I'd seen people have been kind of trying to take it out and put Kiss Express in it. The problem is that you got to use like an injector, like a needle, in order to do that, and I ain't got time for that. But it operates just like, you know, an air compressor, except it's not using Kiss Express. You got to use their cartridges. And the thing with semi-permanent is once it's been sitting in the compressor for too long, it clogs it up. So I imagine that you gotta use that same needle or what the hell is it called? I forget, but injector. You guys know what I'm talking about. Syringe, sorry. To put alcohol in there and clean it out, clean the cartridge out so it doesn't get clogged up. Yeah, that's a lot of work. When you're working in a barber shop, I'm not sure I want to deal with that high pace stuff, like, but I think it's good for travels. Alright, and we're just finishing that side, making it a high taper. Finish lining him up here, giving him a crispy lineup, keeping it natural. And you know, he doesn't need the color enhancement, but I think it makes it pop that much more. So he don't need a lineup either, but I think it makes it pop that much more, right? He don't need a fade. Could just done a 2 on the sides, but I think it looks better. Same idea, I think, at least. Alright, and we're using the shaver to get really nice and close. Finish this side off with our enhancement, make it pop some more. So the Temp 2, the reason why it's important for me to use Kiss Express, a semi-permanent, is because it's gonna last longer. The Temp 2 lasts pretty good, it's waterproof and stuff, but once you shampoo and stuff, it's coming off. Or once you scrub it, it's coming off. Alright, and we'll finish the details with the razor. And that's pretty much it, man. I'll shut up, I'll let you guys finish the rest of it. Once again, if you like the video, smash that like button. Hit the comment section, man. I check it out, and I try to reply the first couple days of comments. And stay tuned, because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys a preview of the next tutorial, because we do drop a tutorial every Monday and Thursday. So you're going to see a preview of the next tutorial. Stay tuned till the end of the video, guys. Oh, and shout out to True Cuts Barbershop in New Brunswick for letting me cut hair.